today I'm going through a full unedited video on how I work out. I've always seen how people do get ready with me on TikTok, on YouTube or whatever. So I was like, oh, maybe I should do a workout with me. So if you feel like it, you can follow as I work out. Just take in mind that these workouts could be advanced for some people. So if you're just starting in the gym or you're just getting back to it, I would recommend starting slow so you get the hang of the exercises and reduce injury risk. So for my warm-up, I'm just going to jump some rope. This week we're lifting heavy at around 85% of my 1-rep mats or my calculated 1-rep mats. We want to be peaking for next week. So volume is low, but intensity is high. And again, there's nothing wrong with lifting in season. It's going to maintain what you've gained in preseason and off-season, and it's going to reduce our injury risk and much more. The first thing we're gonna do is a bench press iso hold. So we're doing overcoming isometric exercise. So this is what it looks like. Since I'm benching today, I decided to program this just to get my nervous system ready for when I have to go up in weight. So for an overcoming iso, what you're going to do is just right here, count to 5 seconds and just press the bar as hard as you can into the J hooks. Almost done. The good thing about overcoming isos is that it's a true, the way you're pressing into the bar as hard as you can is what we would call a true mats. If there was a way to quantify it for us here, it would show us how much force we're generating into the J hooks. We'll do that 2 more times. So that was our second rep. It shouldn't take so long. I keep it around 3 reps, 3 to 5 seconds. Just kind of like part of our warm up. And then we'll do it again. Doing bench press right away. For the bench press, we're doing 4 sets of 3 at 85% or more. My 85% is 155 pounds. So a way to get there, we gotta warm up, right? So this counts as warm-up sets. Once I get to the working sets, the bar should be at 155 pounds. I don't have a spotter. That's why I'm not putting clips on the bar. I also have these raised up just in case I fail. I'll just do 3. Get everything set. So now we're going into our working set. Now we gotta get the timer out when we need enough rest in between sets. So now I put my timer and I'll wait for 3 minutes, and then we'll get right back into it. Now the next thing that we do is just record with the weight that we did. So I got this little template right here. I use it just like how I give them to my athletes. That way we can track the weight they're lifting. For some of the athletes in season and whatever, we can track our volume, our workloads, and that way we can estimate or create a program where you want them to be peaking for those tournaments, and you also want them to be fresh for competition. It's neat. Not a lot of people do it as much as they should, because sometimes it can be hard just figuring out what percentage you should be using, and the little details that can be a little bit tedious, and it's a head scratcher for sure. But I'm trying to do my best, just trying to get most of the high school athletes to really get on these templates, so I'll be able to really know what we're doing in the weight room, how we can regress or progress based on their data that they're putting in. And I'm around 4 minutes of rest, so I'm gonna try this one more time, see how it feels. If you're just starting to lift and you're lifting heavy in bench press, definitely have a spotter. You never know what could happen. So we're gonna go 160. I think I should be able to do it. So as far as the rest of the workout goes, we have to do sled pushes and disc leg curls. So those are like a superset. So for the sled push, we're just doing 3 sets down and back. And then this leg curls is gonna work our hamstrings. So it's not really too heavy on exercises. We wanna keep, I like keeping the volume to around 25, 20 sets of exercises. So that gives me like 5 exercises to work with. And since we're in our preseason, like I play semi-pro soccer, so I'm in the middle of my season, almost ending it right now. So I definitely want to keep the intensity up, but the sets and reps, I really want to keep them low. So we're at 3 minutes now. So let's see if I fell 160 pounds in front of everyone, or if I can get 3 reps. Oh yeah. So now we just got 1 more set, and then we'll get our rest time in. But bench press will take most of the time. The other exercises should be a lot quicker. You don't need as long of a rest time, because in four sets, we're taking around 12 minutes rest time in total, and probably more, to be honest. In the last one, in the first one, we almost took like 4 minutes to do. We had to do the warm-up sets, and with the bench press ISO, that took a little bit too. So you also get why I don't really put like 10 exercises. First of all, it's crazy if an athlete is doing 10 exercises in one workout session. But second of all, it's just if we only have an hour or 45 minutes to work out, it doesn't give us enough time to get everything else done if we have too much volume in the workout. So it's around 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the dot of rest time. And we got our last set, best set. Hopefully you're seeing stars right now. But I did it. That's what counts. My blood pressure's probably through the roof. And the way we're gonna progress next week, we're probably gonna slow down the tempo. That's a way you can progress any workout. We'll probably try to do 3 sets at 160 instead of only 2. Or I could always try putting in more weight. But it's probably not the smartest thing, since I was struggling super hard there. So probably gonna change tempo, maybe start from the pins, kind of get better form overall in the lift, and that way we can progress. We'll be able to lift a lot more weight. But that does it for the bench press. So now we got sled push, and we got 3 sets of that. We're supersetting with this leg curls. I'll show you guys what those are in a sec, but let's start with our sled pushes. Be able to contact the ground through the midfoot. Then we're gonna superset it with some hamstring curls using this disc. We're gonna use hips up and just bring them in. There you go. Then we got 10 of those. The key to this exercise is going down slowly. Try and get that eccentric at the hamstrings. And one more. Well, that's the first set of the superset. We got 2 more. And after like 30 seconds, we go back and do it again. My phone actually died during recording, so at the end of the workout I did a core exercise and an assistant exercise. For the core exercise, I did a basic powerlift press, just holding a band to the side and just pressing, and I did 2 sets of that for 10 reps each side. And then for my assistance exercise, I just did some bicep curls. You can put any assistance exercise like triceps, shoulders. Just make sure it's not like a compound lift where you're using multiple body parts. We're not going to perform as good as we should. If you guys have any questions, if you guys like this format of workout, let me know and I'll try to respond as quickly as I can. Peace.